Are you up?
Who is that calls? It is my lady mother. Is she down so late or up so early? What unaccustomed cause procures your hither?
Why, how now, Juliet?
Madam, I am not well.
Evermore weeping your cousin's death? Wilt thou wash him from his grave with tears? And if thou couldst not make him live. Therefore, have done. For some of grief shows much of love, but much of grief shows still some want of wit.
Yet let me weep for such the feeling loss.
So shall you feel the loss, but not the friend which you weep for.
Feeling so the loss, I cannot choose but to ever weep the friend.
Thou weepest not much for his death, that the villain lives which slaughtered him.
What villain, madam?
That same villain, Romeo.
Villain, and may he be many miles asunder. God pardon him, I know I do, with all my heart. And yet none like he doth grieve my heart.
That is because the traitor murderer lives.
Ay, madam, from reach of these my hands, would none but I might venge my cousin's death.
We will have vengeance for it. Fear thou not. Then weep no more. For I shall write one in Mantua, where that same banished runagate doth live. Shall slip him such an unaccustomed dram, that he shall soon keep Tybalt company. And then I hope thou wilt be satisfied.
Indeed, I shall never be satisfied with Romeo, till I behold him dead. Is my heart so for a kinsman vexed? Madam, if you could out but for a man, to bear a poison, I would temper it. And Romeo, upon receipt thereof, would soon sleep in quiet. My heart abhors to hear his name called, and cannot come to it. To wreak the love I bore my cousin upon him which hath slain his body.
Find thou the means, and I'll find such a man. But now, I'll tell thee joyful tidings, girl.
Joy comes well in such needy times. What are they, beseech your ladyship?
Well, well, thou hast a careful father, child, one who, to put thee from thy heaviness, hast sorted out a sudden day of joy, one that thou expects not, nor I look not for.
Wait. Madam, in happy time, what day is that?
Marry, my child, early next Thursday morn. The gallant, young, and noble gentleman, the county Paris, at St. Peter's Church, will happily make thee there a joyful bride.
Now by St. Peter's Church and Peter too, he shall not make me there a joyful bride. I wonder at this haste that I must wed, ere he that should be husband comes to woo. I pray you tell my lord and father, madam, that I will not marry yet, and when I do, it shall be Romeo, whom you know I hate, rather than Paris. These are news indeed.
Here comes your father. Tell him yourself. See only will take it at your hands.
When the sun sets, the earth doth drizzle dew. But for the sunset of my brother's son, it rains down right. How now? I conjure a girl, what still in tears, evermore showering, in one little body thou counterfeits a bark, a sea, a wind. For thy eyes which I may call the sea do ebb and flow with tears. The bark of thy body is the sail in a salt flood. The wind thy sighs, who, raging with thy tears, and they with them, saw without a sudden calm before the overset of thy tempest-tossed body. How now, have you delivered our decree?
Aye, sir, but she'll have none. She gives her thanks. I would the fool be married to her grave.
Soft, take me with you, wife. How, will she have none? Does she not give us thanks? Is she not proud? Does she not count her blessed, unworthy as she is, that we have wrought her such a worthy gentleman to be her bride?
Not proud that you have, but thankful that you have. Proud can I never be of what I hate, but thankful even for hate that is meant love.
How? Chopped logic! What is this? Prouds and thank yous, and thank you not, and yet proud not. Mistress minion you! Thank me no thanks, proud me no prouds. Fiddle your fine joints against Thursday next, and go to with Paris to St. Peter's Church. Or I will drag thee on a hurdle thither. Out, you green sickness, carry on. Out, you baggage, you tallow face.
Fie, what, are you mad?
Good father, I beseech you on my knees. Hear me with patience, but to speak a word.
Hang thee, young baggage, disobedient wretch. I tell thee what, get thee to church on Thursday, or never after look me in the face. Speak not, reply not, answer not. Ah, my fingers itch. Wife, we thought us blessed that God had lent us this one and only child. But I see now that one is too much. I see we have a curse in having her. Out, you hireling!
God in heaven bless her. You are to blame to rate her so.
Ah, my lady wisdom, smatter your lips. Good prudence.
I speak no treason.
Oh, Gaudigon!
May one not speak?
Peace, you mumbling fool! Utter thy gravity over gossip's bowl, for here we need it not.
You are too hot.
God's bread, it makes me mad. Day, night, hour, time, tide, work, play, alone, in company. It has been my case to have thee matched, and now provided a gentleman of noble parentage, of fair dimissioness, youthfulness, and noble training, stuffed, as they say, with honorable parts, proportionally to the size of a man. To have a wretched, puling fool, a whining mammet, with fortunes tender, to answer, I will not wed, I will not love, I am too young. I beg you pardon me. But you will not wed, I will pardon you, graze where you will not house with me. Look unto it, see unto it. I do not use jest. Thursday is near, lay hand on hard advice. For be with me, and I will make thee my friend. Be you not, and you will hang, starve, die in the streets. For by my soul I will never acknowledge thee. And what fortunes come of me will never do you good. Think unto it. I am not forsworn.
Is there any pity sitting in the clouds that can see into the bottom of my grief? Oh, sweet, my mother, do not cast me out. I beg you to delay the wedding a month, a week, or, if you do not, to make my bridal bed in the same dim monument that Tybalt lies.
Talk not to me, for I'll not speak a word. Do as thou wilt, for I have done with thee.